During the height of the battle for civil rights, white supremacy groups capitalized on the fear of communism to spread hatred against people with black skin. Civil rights leaders such as Martin Luther King were labeled, quote, communist. Protesters peacefully marching for equal rights were labeled communists. Politicians who supported freedom, especially President John F. Kennedy, the leader of the civil rights movement in Washington, were labeled as communists. Anything used to spread awareness of discrimination and educate the general public about civil rights was, quote, communist-inspired. The National States Rights Party, which received mail at a P.O. box in Jeffersonville, Indiana, William Branham's hometown, published a newsletter called the Thunderbolt to spread this racist propaganda. Articles were published asking readers to, quote, break up mixed couples, and mockingly called civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. Lucifer King. African Americans were not the only target for white supremacists. Anyone with black skin, including the Jewish race, were targets. According to the propaganda, communism was a result of the, quote, false Jews collaborating with Russia, while white Americans or Britons were included in the remnant of a mythical lost tribe of Israel through the British Israel Doctrine. Many of these themes made their way into the post-World War II healing revivals, and many leaders of the revivals openly supported the white supremacy agendas. In the heat of the battle in the early 1960s, William Branham, the leader of the revival, openly declared his allegiance to many things published in the Thunderbolt newsletter. While it is unclear whether or not William Branham or men working with him received the mail for the National States Rights Party in Jeffersonville, Branham himself made it very clear that he was in agreement with the propaganda in the newsletter and helped spread it. You can learn this and more on william-branham.org.